Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Britney Spears.
It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Well, Britney Spears just had her day in court. She had her court hearing yesterday, and everyone's talking about this. She talked about her dad, her management team, her conservatorship, which she wants to end now. At first, she didn't know that she could end it, but now that she found out that she has the ability to do that, she is finally being heard. Here's what she said about how she is not okay.
After I've lied and told the whole world I'm okay and I'm happy, it's a lie. I thought maybe I said that enough. Maybe I might become happy because I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized. I'm not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry, it's insane, and I'm depressed. I cry every day, and the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't think how the state of California can have all this written in the court documents from the time I showed up and do absolutely nothing, just hire with my money another person to keep my dad on board. I just want my life back, and it's been 13 years, and it's enough.
She's been under conservatorship since 2008 with her father, Jamie Spears, as the conservator of her $60 million estate. This
Now, what is that?
Was also made public at her request, and she addressed the court by telephone, speaking for about 30 minutes.
What is a conservator? What is that?
In order for her to have that money, she has to, it's court ordered. So basically, they tell her what she can and can't do. And so they make kind of the rules. It's kind of like having yeah, but like...
I thought they do that for kids, like until you're a certain age to be in control of your money.
Or if you're not in the right mental state.
Oh, you're not in the right... Yeah, if you're not mentally stable.
I don't know if y'all saw that movie, I Care a Lot, on Netflix. But it's giving me... Yes, I was talking to Joey about it, who works here. It's giving us very much those vibes. Now, she also talked about being put on lithium.
After I said no to Vegas, my therapist sat me down in a room and said he had a million phone calls about how I was not cooperating in rehearsals and I haven't been taking my medication. All of this was false. He immediately, the next day, put me on lithium. I couldn't even have a conversation with my mom or dad really about anything. There were 6 different nurses in my homes and they wouldn't let me get in my car to go anywhere. Not only did my family not do a goddamn thing, my dad was all for it. He was the one who approved all of it.
All right. So basically, she said she was forced to do her Vegas residency. She said it was too much, and the lithium had a terrible effect on her. Her therapist was uncaring. She said even after she wanted to put an end, they said she was being difficult. And she said her dad didn't care, and neither did her family. She also talked about not being in control of her own body and having to be forced to be on birth control.
I want to be able to get married and have a baby. I was told right now in the conservatorship I'm not able to get married or have a baby. I have a ID inside of myself right now so I don't get pregnant. I wanted to take the ID out so I could start trying to have another baby, but this so-called team won't let me go to the doctor to take it out because they don't want me to have any more children.
Wow, this sounds really like a lie. I feel really bad for
Didn't
Britney
they take
Spears and what
custody of
she's
her
going-
kids?
what she's
At one
going
point?
through.
They did. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, in addition to this, she talked about the rehab facility that she was ordered to go to.
I work 7 days a week, no days off, which in California, the only similar thing to this is called sex trafficking. Making anyone work against their will, taking all their possessions away, credit card, cash, phone, passport card, and placing them in a home where they work with the people who live with them. They all lived in the house with me, the nurses, the 24/7 security. They watched me change every day naked, morning, noon, and night. If I didn't do any of my meetings and work from 8 to 6 at night, which is 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, no days off, I wouldn't be able to see my kids or my boyfriend.
Whew, I can't imagine having to go through that. Now, she also talks about the doctor that she had and how she thanked God when he died.
And the clever step in Westlake is identical to Dr. Benson, who died, the one who illegally, yes, 100% abused me by the treatment he gave me. And to be totally honest with you, when he passed away, I got on my knees and thanked God. In other words, my team is pushing it with me again. I have trapped phobias being in small rooms because the trauma locking me up for 4 months in that place is not okay for them to send me, sorry, I'm going fast, to that small room like that twice a week with another new therapist I pay that I never even approved. I don't like it. I don't want to do that.
She said she wants everyone in jail.
My dad and anyone involved in this conservatorship and my management who played a huge role in punishing me when I said, no, ma'am, they should be in jail. My precious body who's worked for my dad for the past 13 years trying to be so good and pretty, so perfect when he works me so hard. When I do everything I'm told in the state of California, allowed my ignorant father to take his own daughter, who only has a role with me if I work with him. They set back the whole course and allowed him to do that to me. That's given these people I've worked for way too much control.
All right, so the judge is going to look to doctors, psychiatrists, and others who have evaluated her over the years to see if they can end her conservatorship if it's still necessary. It's been 13 years, and I saw a lot of people weighing in. Justin Timberlake said no one should ever be held against their will or ever have to ask permission to access everything they've worked so hard for. Jess and I send our love and our absolute support to Britney during this time. We hope the courts and her family make this right and let her live however she wants to live. Mariah said, we love you, Britney. Stay strong. Brandy said, sending all my love and support to Britney Spears. Andy Cohen, #free Britney.
Yeah, I'm definitely sending her healing energy. But, I mean, I couldn't
You just don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't come to a conclusion about anything because, like, we just don't know. And
That sounds horrific, though. People watching you change.
If it's true.
Yeah,
you know,
but-
see, the thing
You
is,
think she's
we all know people that believe things. Like, we all have friends, and we all have a friend in this room that has a similar family member that makes things up in her mind, and they believe it. And that could be the situation. I'm not saying this is the situation, but we don't know what's necessarily true.
Yeah.
I hope that judge is able to get a therapist there, a doctor there to really see what's going on in that situation.
I mean, it's going to
really
be a
see what's
bunch of
happening.
records of that. If she's been going to that much therapy and seeing a psychiatrist that long, it's going to be a bunch of records of that.
And she's already done hearings. They just were not made public. She requested for this one to be made public.
And I bet you if you talk to those people in her family, they feel like they're protecting her from something. They probably feel like they're protecting her from herself. I don't know.
They also getting paid. All right, well, that is your rumor report.
Yeah, the only thing that
My heart goes out to Britney, though. This sounds like the way that what she's describing is happening to her, the fact that she can't make decisions about her own body. I think that's awful.
All right, Charlamagne, donkey today.
Yeah, donkey of the day, man. I don't really have an individual that I'm giving donkey of the day to, but I'm using something I saw yesterday as a teachable moment. So we'll talk about it after the hour.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.